Hello, JJDL viewers. Skippy here, coach of the Steel City Surge, back again with week 4 of the JJDL Qianpao division for Wi-Fi. We are taking on CJ here. If you have not seen the team builder, take a look at it. It's pretty short and simple this week. Didn't go into a whole lot of detail, unfortunately, but we are ready to go. Best of luck to CJ this week. Hoping we have a great match, and I hope we can turn our season around with this matchup here, this battle. And we got Terra Water Dust Noir. We do not see the Auger Pond. Okay. Meloetta, Dawn Fan. We do see the Overquill, which is a little annoying. We do see Lottie. We do see Iron Valiant. We do see Dusk. What's the lead probably going to be? I'm scared of a Lottie lead. I'm going to lead Landorus. We would outspeed a Lottie if it's Choice... Or we would outspeed Lottie unless it's Choice Scarf. Dusk Noir. Two of the more annoying ones that I expected to come have come. So that's a little annoying, but we'll deal with it. We see Maverick. That is a Lottie lead. Okay. Latios lead. Or Latios lead. Sorry. Latios lead. This is Scarf. We do live one, and we can go for a U-turn right away. I'm going to go for a U-turn. We got to see if it's Scarf or not, because we do outspeed it. If we do outspeed it, then we can go straight into Camerot, and we should be fine. If he outspeeds us, might be in a little bit of an issue. Might be a little bit of issues, but we'll see. We do outspeed it. Okay. So it is not Scarf. Very, very good to know. Probably went for Draco. And against Hammerot, that is a 2-shot. But I think we go into Camerot anyway. We do see a Draco, and he misses the Draco! Oh, that is harsh. Okay, we can go for a free Ceaseless Edge here. I don't see any reason why we don't. He's probably going to go Overquill. Yeah, he does go Overquill. Yep, that's the Overquill. It's probably going to be Intimidate. Yep. We do very, very little. But we do get a layer of Spikes up, which is very good. We're not seeing Rocky Helmet. Okay. I'm tempted to go straight into Lando again. We're going to go back into Lando. Yeah, we're going to go back into Lando here. Get a 1 layer of Spikes up, which is very nice. We are going to see Spikes come out from the Overquill, so it's more of a defensive set. It's a little annoying, but we do have Boots on Torkoal this week. His only way of dealing with Earth Power, which is a guaranteed KO, is Lottie. I don't see him staying in here. It doesn't make any sense for him to stay in if he's locked into Spikes. I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to go aggressive. I'm going to U-turn, expecting the Latios switch in on an Earth Power. He knows we're Scarf by now. So he's probably going to go into that. He does switch. What does he switch into? Does he switch into the Lottie? He goes into Swifty. Goes into the Meloetta. That's going to take a lot of damage from a U-turn. Takes nearly half. Okay. Meloetta took nearly... Alright, so that's pretty fair, I would say. The Torkoal, we're gonna Rapid Spin. Meloetta is a little bit annoying, and not knowing what set it is kinda sucks. But we are gonna show that we are Boots here. We're gonna go ahead and... Do I want to Stealth Rock first? I'm gonna Rapid Spin and get rid of my, get rid of the Spikes. Those can be very annoying. Goes for Psychic. Okay, that's gonna do a little over half. 217. Okay. Well, we're at 217. That did 37%, so that's not choice. What did that do? That did 27, 127. It's not even that much investment. Okay, so that's good to know. I can probably go straight into gouging then, right? I don't want to, although because he's not Scarf Lottie, I can. Go into gouging. We're gonna go into gouging. It doesn't get anything that I need to be like scared of. And we get a photosynthesis boost for attack too, so that's gonna scare him living daylights out of him. Okay, U-turns. Okay. He could go into... He could go into Lottie here, and that would be annoying, but I would rather be a little bit aggressive. He goes into Overquill. Okay. This is fine. We're at 385. We did 4% with U-turn. Yeah, that's like timid. Okay, so we do see a defensive Overquill come in with Intimidate. So we're at -1. Or we're at neutral. We're at neutral. We're at neutral. Earthquake does 65%. We can... I think I can freely get off a Dragon Dance here. I am gonna go for a Dragon Dance because I can potentially sweep this. We are at +1/+1. We outspeed the Lottie. We do see Rain Dance Overquill. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, so we're at +1/+1. With Rain Dance. Earthquake KOs 100%. How much do we do to Latios in the rain if it's a Specs set and we're at +1? Okay, we do not KO. That is a little annoying. We get to +2 in the rain. I mean, I can just straight up go for... I'm gonna go for a Flare Blitz, I think. If I don't, I'm gonna go for a Dragon Dance. How much does Overquill Liquidation do right now? Liquidation in the rain does not 2 at KO, so I'm gonna go for another Dragon Dance here. He stays in. We're at +2/+2. Let's go for a Liquidation. Okay, that's gonna do 298. 400 to 298. That's roughly a quarter. So he is not invested at all. Not even Life Orb. Yeah, that is not invested, and that's in the rain. Okay, we can set up again. We can get to +3/+3. He's gonna stay in again. We're at +3/+3, 323. Liquidation again. 227. We have 2 turns left of rain. There's a crit Liquidation from this range in the rain. It does at most 154. I can get off another... I can get off one more, and then I sweep. Although, do I Morning Sun? I think I prioritize health on this over speed. He does switch. Okay, what does he switch into? Wishes. What is that again? That's Dusk Noir. Okay. Terra Water Dusk Noir. I believe we are at +3. Dusk Noir with Terra Water in the rain. Earthquake is still a 2-shot at +3. I believe we are at +3. We do see leftovers as well. Okay. I don't think Terra Blast KOs. Poltergeist doesn't do a ton. Terra Blast, Terra Water does roughly 45. We are at 377. Let me just double check. We are at +2 attack and +3 speed. Okay. We are at +2 attack, not +3. Okay. Earthquake is a 2-shot. I think I can go for an Earthquake here. That is max HP Adamant in the Assault Vest. But I think we go for an Earthquake here. He does Terra. Terra Water, Terra Blast from an Adamant max attack. Dusk Noir is a 3-shot on this Gathering Fire set. We do 2-hit KO it with Earthquake. Yep, that's, oh, it's got Haze! Okay. That's pretty nice. I gotta say, that is pretty neat. Interesting. Haze. Okay, so we're at neutral. We do? He's just over half. We are not in the rain anymore. I think I want to go straight into Arbolova here. Focus Blast does have a chance to KO on Arbolova though. If we go into Hamu, Focus... Oh, that's Focus Punch. That's right, that's Focus Punch. Okay. I kind of want to see what he wants to go for here. I'm gonna go for another Earthquake here. See what he wants to do. He stays in. Pain Split. Oh. Ooh. Pain Split. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's annoying. But that's okay. We can go ahead and... We can Morning Sun here. Or we can Dragon Dance. I don't know why. I think... Go into Torkoal. And we're going to try to get a Stealth Rock up. Or potentially go for a Will-O-Wisp on this thing. If he is Terra Blast, then good on him. I'm curious to see what happens here. I'm curious to see what he does. Poltergeist. Okay. And he misses. Okay. Oh, no, he doesn't miss. Okay. Okay, we do... Didn't see the number before he got that off. We're gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp. I'm assuming he's gonna go for like Focus Punch or something. He goes for Poltergeist again. He's gonna hit it. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Oh, we lived! And we missed the Will-O-Wisp! No! Oh, that's harsh. Oh man, you gotta be kidding. I talked about it in the team builder. We're gonna hard switch into Arbolova here. If he goes Focus Punch, good for him. I think he has Terra Blast as his last move though. He has Rock too. Okay, that's not bad at all. We get our Seed Sower off, which is nice. I'm not gonna Terra just yet. I want to go for... I think... Let me pull up Arbolova real quick. On Terra Water, Giga Drain does do a ton of damage here. I'm gonna go for a sub. He does switch. Okay. We are gonna get a free substitute off, and we'll be able to see. He wants to go into Swifty. It's the Meloetta. It's gonna take more damage. You get a sub off. You have Grassy Terrain up, so a Giga Drain should be able to KO. Meloetta here. We're gonna go for a Giga Drain. He does have his triple axle Meloetta. Okay, two hits. It takes 2 hits to hit the tree. Okay. No shot! This thing is bulky as heck. Wow. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and knock out the Meloetta. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, but 3 hits. It took 3 hits from triple axle. I don't think the sun limits that amount of damage. It doesn't. Okay. But it took 3 hits of triple axle. That's doing like... That's not doing a lot at all. I'm gonna Giga Drain again, I think. Yeah, I can freely Giga Drain here. He does have Focus Blast! Oh, we live though! Okay! I forgot about that for a second. Oh, that's harsh. We do have some HP though. We're gonna get it to a healthy 200 HP with our Bulba. Oh man, that was spooky. Spooky. What does this play here? Probably Lottie, right? The Maverick. That is the Latios. Okay, Latios is at roughly half HP. And if it wants to go for a Choice Specs move, that's fine. We can Terra Fairy right away. Luster Purge does do... It's got an 81% chance to KO if it is Specs. I am going to Terra right away, and we're going to go for that Alluring Voice because we definitely knock out the Maverick here. We're going to go for it. We're going to Terra and Alluring Voice. Man, our Bulba has put in work already. It's come to 2 matchups, and it's got 3 knockouts, which is crazy. Did not think a defensive Terramon like this would do this much damage. He does go for Luster Purge. If he's Specs, unless he's Modest, we live! We live! Our Bulba! We are gonna take it down! It did have Luster Purge, like I thought it would. It did go for it. Okay, now, the one problem is we have very little HP left. We have very, very little HP. For that is the Iron Valiant, I'm sure. Yup, there's the Iron Valiant. It is taking some chip. Is it Booster? It is not Booster. Okay, it is not Booster Valiant. Now, this thing can KO me right here. Do I need our Bulba right now? No Meloetta, no Lottie. There is a Dusknoir on the other side of the field. I am pretty sure it outspeeds. Yes, it does. Unless it's like a Brave Nature for some reason. I think I can go into... I don't want this thing to set up at all. I am going to Alluring Voice here. If he does choose to side, he does go Spirit Break. He is a physical set. Okay. That is fine. We do get our Seed Sower up. Okay. He is a physical set. He's a physical Iron Valiant. Okay. So he's a physical Iron Valiant. I don't think he outspeeds us. He doesn't outspeed us unless he's Choice Scarf. I think I can go into Lina. I'm gonna go into Landorus here. We can go for a Sludge Wave, but I'm gonna go for an Earth Power. Go for an Earth Power and hope for a switch. And if he does switch, he's not gonna like what's gonna take damage. We're gonna go for an Earth Power. He does switch. What is taking this Earth Power? Is it Dusknoir? OG Tusk. It is the Donphan. Donphan is gonna take a massive amount of damage. It does take chip from the spikes. That is a 2-shot onto Donphan. That is 100% 2-shot on Donphan. So we're gonna go for Earth Power again. Why wouldn't we? Ice Dart, that doesn't KO. Okay, that's fine. He goes into wishes. That's gonna be the Dusk Noir again. Okay, so Dusk Noir comes in. I do want to keep Lando alive. Dusk Noir does do a ton of damage here. I am going to go ahead and I think I want to sack off Franklin. I could potentially go in with Shredder though. I think I want to go in with Shredder because it is Terra Water. Go ahead and throw that up there. Terra Water Ceaseless does do a lot of damage, and we do resist a Poltergeist. So I'm gonna go in with Shredder. We're gonna make a hard switch into Shredder. We do want this for the Overquill. It does go for Poltergeist. That's gonna do a decent amount of damage. It's gonna do, depending, 321 to 237. 237. 237. 26%. Okay, that is not adamant. That's not even, like, invested. That's a high roll if it's not invested. I can go for a Ceaseless here. Ceaseless or Sacred Sword. I'm gonna go for Ceaseless to get some extra chip, though. We're at 257 right now, so we are at just... We're at 80% HP, so we live a couple of these. He could switch if he wants to. I don't think a Rock Tomb does that much. No, it's doing less than that. It's doing less than Poltergeist. This is a defensive set, so it's probably... He does switch, so what's taking this? Is it going to be the Overquill? It is the Overquill, that's fine. It's going to take another Ceaseless. We do get another layer up of our spikes. I think I want to go for... This is a defensive set. Sacred Sword at -1 right now is doing 30%. That's a 2-shot. We can go for a Sacred Sword or two. We'd be doing a little bit of damage. We're going to go for Sacred Sword. He does hard switch. What is he hard switching into? The Slim Reaper. So we're going to get some extra chip on the Iron Valiant. That is very big. Okay, that did very, very little. That's okay. Physical Iron Valiant with Spirit Break. Spirit Break is probably going to KO us. We're at 277. 86%. Yeah, Spirit Break from a max. It's like, it's not even booster. It might be banded. I mean, do I need Torkoal here? I don't think I do. I'm gonna sack Torkoal here. If he does get like a Sword Stance off, that's fine. We can go for Lando. Lando at any point can take this thing down. I do like Shredder. Because I'm pretty sure even this Iron Valiant doesn't straight up KO. No, it doesn't. Okay. Node, and we're going to Earth Power again. Because he's not playing like he's Scarf at all. Scarf would KO us, but I don't think he is Scarf. Well, is Scarf gonna KO us? No, it doesn't. Unless he's Adamant Scarf, he doesn't KO us. And even then, it's a roll to KO. I'm gonna Earth Power again. The only thing that likes an Earth Power is Dusk Noir, unless he wants to sack this thing. Adamant, he is Choice Scarf. Adamant was the roll. It is not the roll he gets. He does get the -1, but that does not matter to Node. Lando's gonna take down the Iron Valiant. We are at -1 special attack, but that is A-okay. And it was a Scarf Iron Valiant with Adamant. For sure it was Adamant. That thing, that was a unlucky roll. We're at 18. I think that was 157. That was like a mid-roll. That was like a lower mid-roll. He does go into wishes here. This will be the Dust Noir. It's going to take a decent amount of chip. How much does this do? How much are we doing to it? If it's like an impish nature with 252, it is Terra Water. We're doing... I mean, gouging can kind of deal with the overquill at any point. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to try to get damage off with this thing and then go into Azelf. I think Azelf can pretty much... Azelf Explosion does roughly half. We're going to go in with Earth Power and try to take as much damage off on this thing as possible. We do get it down to about half, and he does go for Rock 2. Okay. It is going to get some HP back, but it's just going to be over half. We can go in with Azelf here, and Azelf Explosion should be able to KO this thing. We're going to go in and Explosion. Just click Explosion. We don't need Azelf for anything here, and if he wants to go into Overquill, that's fine. The Overquill will go down, and we can deal with that. We can deal with that. He does switch into the Overquill. Okay, so the other Overquill is going to go down to Azelf here. Even -1 does not... Like, this should be a KO, 100%. Yes. All right. We took down the Overquill. We're going to go in with Shredder, I think. I don't know how many turns left we have of that. Of Sun. I think it might be over now. But even that against Sun, I don't like it. I'm gonna go into Shredder. I would rather get as much possible chip off of this on this thing as possible. I do not need to go for a Ceaseless here at all. I'm just gonna Sacred Sword until this thing goes down. Oh, it's nearly an Oko. Pain Split, that's fine. The lower he gets, the lower I get. Sunlight did fade, so that could have been something I did with gouging, but I don't think it matters all that much. We are going to be taking this thing down slowly. We are at 146. Poltergeist should not do that much to us if he's not invested. We just keep Sacred Sorting. Rock Tomb, that's fine. We're at 90 HP right now. We're at 28%. This should knock it out here. -1 speed. We still outspeed this thing. We just go for another Sacred Sword. Hammerot should be able to pick up its first KO of the season against this thing, and if not, we're going to do massive damage with gouging. We do get the KO. GG's to CJ. I love the Rain Dance Overflow with Intimidate and the Terra Water Dust Noir. We pick up our first W of the season with a 2-0 victory over CJ. Very, very great game. I very much enjoyed that. Very hard fought. I liked... You kind of caught me off guard with the triple axle Metal Weta, but... Geez, GG. And best of luck the rest of the season. And I'll catch you guys next week for week 5. Potentially with some moves. The trade deadline is this week, so be on the lookout for any moves during the team builder next week. But thank you all for watching. Take care.